there everyone, welcome to another episode. I'm very excited today. Today we are going to do a quick test to see which one's the better gun, the HBRA3 or the Type 25 Geometry. So, stay tuned. Subscribe. Okay, there will be three things that I'd like to talk about today. The first one's which one's the lighter of the two. So in photo, it looks like the Type 25 is really big, right? Compared to the HBRA3, but you'll be surprised on what I found out. The second test that I'll do is which gun can eliminate an opponent faster. Who's got the faster kill? And then the third is which one has a better recoil, right? Or little to no recoil at all, or as little as recoil as possible, or as little as spread as possible. As little as recoil as possible. What I mean by that's when you shoot, your bullet doesn't go all over the place. So you don't go like this when you're in gunfights, right? Especially in search and destroy, one-on-one. Sometimes I don't make a sound, I just go like this. Which one has the smallest spread horizontally and vertically between the two? But before we do that, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel or hit that like button. My goal right now is to hit 100 subscribers. That's all I need from you guys. Others aim for 1 million. I only need 100, and that would make me the happiest guy ever. If you're a fan of Call of Duty Mobile and want to receive, the latest news, the clips, and all things Call of Duty Mobile, please subscribe because I'm gonna be having a lot more videos coming up soon like this. Okay, so most of the time we'd like to see which gun is the best, but then the problem is it's really hard to make time for it. It's really hard to make time for it than actually using it in a game. All right, so you might have work, or you might have school, or you might have nothing to do. What I mean is, in reality, is that we only have a limited time fiddling around, and we just want to play Call of Duty Mobile all day, every day. So I decided to create a series of videos comparing the best guns in Call of Duty Mobile, and also to save you time in doing your own test, so you can focus on playing the game and getting better. One of this channel's goals is for us to get better in Call of Duty Mobile, alright? You probably see most of the YouTubers and how they play. I honestly, feel really intimidated at first because of how good they are. They're really slick. They're fast. Can't even kill them. Can't even catch them. But I realized that most of them probably are playing a couple of more months, or probably playing for a year, or they have a little bit of experience. So the most popular guys that you see on YouTube right now, or you see on social media, or the best are they probably played for a long time, and they played a lot of sequence, they played a lot of scenarios, so they know what to do, and they know their moves, they know their turns. If you're new and you're just starting to get to know the game, then that means that you are gonna get there. You are gonna get better. If, of course, you practice and you play enough games. You just keep on playing. You're just gonna learn it. You're gonna learn the maps. You're gonna learn everything. Alright? That's why LeBron James is good. Or it's the best player in the NBA right now. Or that's why Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time. Alright? You know why? Because they do it all the time. They keep on grinding. So, if you want to be better, just keep on grinding and keep on practicing. You are gonna get there. I promise you, you're gonna get there. Sorry if I went on a tangent there. We are gonna do the comparison now. What I'll do is run a 50-meter dash and see who gets there first. And then we will conclude who's the faster gun, who's the lighter gun. To your left is the Type 25 Geometry, and then to your right is the HBRA3. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run towards that wall. It's a 50-meter. I already measured it. We're gonna run towards that wall, and whoever gets it first, we are gonna conclude that it's the lighter gun. Okay, so here we go. And there we go. Start both at the same time. Let's see who gets there first. It looks like the Type 25 Geometry got there first. Okay, we're gonna do a slow-mo. Boom. You see? Type 25 got there first. And okay, so it's safe to say that the Type 25 Geometry is the lighter of the two. But looking at the side-by-side picture right, of the Type 25 and HBRA3, it just seems like the Type 25 is a lot bigger, and it seems like it's you know, obviously it's a lot heavier than HBRA3. Maybe there's other factors. If you have any idea as to why, just let me know. Put it in the comments below. Let me know. I have no idea why the Type 25 is a lot faster. Now let's do the next test. All right, so which one of these, you know, gets to eliminate an opponent faster than the other? All right, who's the fastest? Okay, so why is this important? Well, because the faster it can eliminate an opponent, the faster it is for you to get to reload, faster it is for you to aim at the other, like the other opponent, or you can get out of your position as fast as you can. So it makes a lot of difference if you're able to kill one and then move on to the next. Okay, so the test that I'm gonna do is very simple. What I'm gonna do is just burst into an enemy, right, and mark the start when it hits the opponent, and then marks the end, right, that it killed that opponent, right? So whenever the number the 100 shows up, then that's an indicator for me that to stop the time. Okay, so there's gonna be a margin of error here in terms of the number that I'm gonna get, but as long as I'm consistent with these on the two guns, then we should be able to conclude which one's got the faster time to kill. Got it? Got it? We're gonna start with the HBRA3. Here we go. Okay, so the result is 333 millisecond. All right, so I took a screenshot of that. As you can see here, you see the plus 100. That's when the time I stopped the clock. So I clocked it at 333 millisecond. Now we're gonna go and do it on the Type 25 geometry as well. Okay, so I have 567 millisecond for the Type 25 geometry. Comparing them side by side, you know, it's clearly that the HBRA3 wins here with a 0.333 seconds compared to the Type 25 geometry, which is 0.567 seconds. So far, who's the lightest? Type 25 geometry. And who's got the faster time to kill? It's 0.233 seconds with the HBRA3. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the last part of the test, which is testing out or finding out the recoil pattern. Alright, which one has more spread than the other vertically and horizontally. So we're gonna measure that out. We're gonna juxtapose it and see who's got the better. First, I'm gonna start with the HBRA3 and then track down the recoil pattern and then compare that. So I'm gonna get probably 2 samples just to make sure, and then Type 25, same thing. HBRA3 first. All right, there you go. Then getting another sample here. Mark it down. All right, that's for the foregrip, guys, by the way. So Type 25, I'm gonna go ahead and burst it. Alright, and then I'm gonna draw the pattern. And then the second thing is the second sample. I'm gonna draw the pattern again. And then comparing them side by side. Okay, so what I did here is put the recoil pattern, the Type 25 geometry, on top of the HBRA3. And then the red square here is the HBRA3 pattern. And then the blue is the Type 25. Alright, what I see here is the Type 25, which is the blue one, has a wider horizontal spread, but a shorter vertical spread. Alright, what it means is that when you fire it, you would have to watch out and control the aim to the left and the right more. With the HBRA3, the horizontal spread is not that bad. It's really, really thin, but you have to worry about the vertical spread, right? Now, finding the winner here is a little harder because it will depend now on the user. Are you more comfortable with controlling your aim left and right, or up and down more? Alright, for me, I like to have a tiny horizontal spread, so I'm used to just holding it down when I fire, right? So it could be different for you. So this one, I'll have that a draw. Okay, so I just went over and compared the HBRA3 and the Type 25 geometry in terms of the weight, the time to eliminate an opponent, and then the recoil pattern. Alright, the weight and the time to kill, we were able to get a definite conclusion because we have a data that's finite. We only have one number, so we compare which one is faster, which one had the less time to kill, right? So there's only one number. Whereas the last one, the recoil pattern, or it really depends on the style of play you have, or or it just takes getting used to controlling your aim when you fire. Take note that there may also be other factors to consider, like how many bullets do you have on each magazine, what attachment do you put in there, the distance you are firing at from. But these three should be on top of your list, especially when playing rank. Alright, you will find that those tiny little details matter. I mean, the guys out there in rank are really good. You know, it's just insane. I don't know how these people do it. Or maybe you're just weak, Sig. Shut the hell up. Stop making excuses. If you're new, don't worry, you'll get better. It just takes a lot of practice, a lot of getting used to it, man. But you are gonna get better, trust me. And we are gonna get better together. I hope you had fun and learned something new today, something cool. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now. I only need 100 subscribers in the next 2 months. And I'm good. I would be really happy. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Peace. Subscribe. Oh my god, it's not even spelled right.